Hello and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender premiere draft. This is a tough choice. Azula Cunning Usurper is so good. Usurper. But Invasion Submersible is one color and it's not that far off. It's not as far off as you'd think. She's maybe one of the best cards in the top three, and apart from Rise of Sozin, like the reprints. I think we have to take her. I think we have to take her. If this was a real competitive draft, I might take Invasion Submersible and try and stay more open. And here, that's why we don't really have any solid blue or black cards. These are bad filler. I think we'll end up with enough 3-drops and abandoned attachments. I don't want to pick up this early, so let's take Airbending Lesson. See if maybe this blue is a splash and we don't end up blue-black exactly. What do we think about Catgator? Heavy black. We, yeah. Let's do this. We just played a heavy black deck, and even if you're not monocolored black, as long as you're heavy black, this can be an alright pickup. Callous Inspector? Maybe I'm not in love with any of these cards. Looks like people are realizing Firebender Ascension is not all that great either. If you have a card like Airbending Lesson and you cast it on the token grade with the Firebender Ascension, then you feel like the wind has been knocked out of your sails. Let's take Yui here. It's not great. It is a little bit understated. You got to watch out for that, but it is a 4-mana 3/3 Vigilant Flyer. And it's not impossible to make this a good effect. Like if you have Lost Days, that's 5 mana, but Waterbending 5, if you've got creatures on the board, is basically cheaper. If you have only 2 mana, you can play out a regular card and then cast Lost Days end of turn, ideally. Here we'll take Serpent's Pass. It would be one less swamp for Catgator, but we don't have to play Catgator. Zuko's Conviction is also going to be more interesting. I think I'll take Zuko's Conviction, I was going to say, with Azula, but it's also more interesting with Catgator. If we kick this for 4, we can essentially recast. Ooh, I almost took that by accident. Catgator. Let's take Kyoshi Battlefan. It's good at water bending, and we can play it no matter what colors we are. Kyoshi Battlefan number 2 or Professor Zay? I like Professor Zay, but if we're going to go heavy black, Professor Zay is going to be harder. We once again don't have to play this. Let's take Zay. I think a second Battle Fan is pretty replaceable. More black cards. And let's see what wheels. Now that we can read the 17 lands, what's missing? People have taken. We don't see that yet, actually. Taking what? We don't really have anything besides Zuko's Conviction to cast that instant speed here. So we'll take the land. Yuck, I don't like any of this. This Haiku is potentially playable. Okay, let's see what was taken. 2 white cards, 3 green cards, red, black, red. Two white cards again, including Rabaru Troop, which is not good. Lightning Strike is taken. Badgemole, Rocky Rebuke. So green looks pretty contested. White looks contested. Maybe blue, black, red. But then next pack, 3 red cards missing. And a Wandering Musicians and a Cruel Administrator. So here, what if it's High Bay? What if it's High Bay? Blinking Azula would be crazy. Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper is going to be the best card here. Messenger Hawk is what we hope to wheel. If we're splashing white, then, ooh, let's take this. Maybe Cat Gator's not making the deck. We'll see. This is a double blue requirement. This would be a double blue requirement if we ran it. And we're getting pretty greedy with this style of deck we're playing. So having a good solid land base is going to be important. That being said, there's another Cat Gator. Let's just take Deadly Precision. We've got multiple Callous Inspectors and a Kyoshi Battle Fan. We would lose a lot of power, Azula, Spirit Water Revival, if we went mono black from here. Forecasting Fortune Teller is great. We'll pick that up. Quench is what we want to be doing. We'll fill out our 2-drop slot. Put this over here, stuff that doesn't affect the board. I mean, this does kind of affect the board. Maybe 4 or 5 drop is really what it is. And we'll put removal in a pile. Deadly Precision number 2 over Octopus Form. I wouldn't mind Octopus Form for Azula, but it would be kind of a nombo with the Zuko's Conviction, where we want stuff to die, so we get that enter the battlefield effect again. Lo and Li is not something I'm usually trying to play. The exception is basically Ozai, Phoenix King, and sometimes Azula. Like, we played a deck, I think, that had 2 of these. So we'll take Lo and Li and we'll think about it. Just in case, we'll take the land. For Zuko's Exile. We'll take Azula Always Lies, just in case. And we'll take First Time Flyer. Right now, it's just Quench and Haiku if we play it. That are our lessons. Another Callous Inspector. Yep, we'll absolutely take that. We have Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper to make 1/1s when we crack clues, and we have Deadly Precision to sack the Callous Inspectors too. Fire Nation Engineer. Fire Nation Engineer. It's going to be Fire Nation Engineer, and we'll see if a Serpent's Pass wheels. We can attack pretty well with multiple Callous Inspectors. I don't think we ever play this or the Secret of Bloodbending. This kills most of our stuff. I guess our higher end stuff gets to live. Not Cat Gator though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. 6 creatures that would live it. I mean, we'll take it because there's really nothing else in there, right? Lost Days, yep. This is the card we hope to cast off Yui. Can we do... I guess it doesn't have to be instant speed, right? Does it? Can you cast sorceries? Instant speed. Yui, the Moon Spirit effect. Yes, it lets you cast sorceries at instant speed. I hope that Gemini's not lying. We gotta take Lost Days here. Hama, that's what we're doing. Human Warlock, not actually a noble, so we can't fetch it with Lo and Lee. And since we want stuff to die, I guess we'll take Ozai's Cruelty. It's a lesson for first time flyer. And I don't typically like this card, but in a funky way, it could maybe keep us alive. It gives us more early game, even though it's not removing cards from the board. Is potentially removing turn 4, turn 5 plays. There's another lowly. Let's take just another Battle Fan, right? This is so expensive. 5 mana to go fetch it. 5 mana 2/2 to go fetch another 5 mana 2/2 to go fetch another Haiku or Azula. Lost Days. Like, I feel like the problem with this deck is going to be dying because we can't afford to cast stuff. One, two, three, four. I mean, I don't think we play either. We do get the Serpent's Pass. Nice. We do remove a swamp from the deck, kind of, with this. But Callous Inspector number 4. That's a lot. I will run Azula Always Lies with that many Callous Inspectors. Okay, Waterbending. We're not doing much of it. We have no copies of Benevolent Water Spirit. Let's cut the Forest. Origin of Metal Bending should not be in here. Let's put Zuko's Conviction over here as like a 4/5. It's a 5-drop, really. Counter spell over here. Let's start with cutting the counter spell. So Always Lies. That is Cruelty and Spirit Water Revival are here. Spirit Water Revival is actually going to be a little bit awkward if we have first time flyer pumped up. And we shuffle our lessons back into our deck. Let's get rid of another awkward card, Ruinous Waterbending. And we can probably cut a Kyoshi Battle Fan. Do we like Cat Gator? I feel like Cat Gator we need to run because we don't have much removal. Azula is kind of removal. I mean, it is removal. They just get to choose. Um, and Hama can hit removal. But if you exclude that, there's just 3 cards here. This is more of a combat trick. So what if we did, even though we have Spirit Water Revival, we're hopefully casting it with Waterbend anyways later on. Run 9/7. We have more early black plays with 4 Callous Inspectors anyways. It's just going to be awkward if we don't have Quench mana, and we have Quench. So that looks doable to me. High Bay looks totally fine with 4 Callous Inspectors. Let's get in there. Pizza.cats is our opponent. We've played him before. I recognize that name. Well, no islands, but we have 3 Callous Inspectors, so it's going to be turn 1, Callous Inspector, turn 2, Callous Inspector, Callous Inspector. Cat Gator also doesn't hate the swamps. Spirit Water Revival. Okay, let's swing out, crack a clue, and see if we can get an island. I guess the only 1 mana play we could have is a swamp. Okay, well, Hama can be played for just swamps. We have quite a bit of our expensive stuff here. And we're taking 4 damage each turn in the air. Professor Zay is awkward. Maybe we should reconsider him when we drop to 8 blue sources. Yeah, absolutely we will jump here. Okay, well, gotta kill glider kids with this. Or do we kill rebellious captives before he exhausts? I think we kind of lose no matter what. Oh, okay. Alright, Professor Zay can be cut. That's one lesson we can take from that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one more fan's fine. Both colors, high bay. Oh, a little 1, 3, 4 curve. Oh, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 curve. Even better. And at this point, we're kind of like guaranteed to trigger raid with Fire Nation Engineer. I'm getting extra damage. Nice. That was wrong. We're gonna sack it with high bay, right? Or do we sack a clue token? Try and go, go, go. Oh, wow. We will just go, go, go. He's gonna take this damage. We'll play high bay. And now if he airbends high bay, we're putting 3 1/1 counters on another creature. 2, 3, we can do both. So let's attack with these two. Hmm. 3, 3, 2, 2. We can't. I mean, killing the 1/1 doesn't do anything. 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah. Let's just take it. In case we get Cat Gator. And out. What if we just kept putting it into high bay? I mean, if we put 1 on forecast and fortune to 6, yeah, then can be a 7/7 attacking. To a 4/4 and 3/3, assuming he plays no allies this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, first things first. Let's attack with high bay. good. Let's keep as many bodies as we can. So if he double blocks high bay, we put counters on forecast and fortune teller. Airbending lesson his own Kyoshi warriors back. Airbender's reversal, that's fine. I actually like airbending this back. Is that crazy? Okay, so Azula Always Lies can still do it. Can still do it with Azula. Let's get Hama out first, see what we mill. Firebending lesson's pretty good. Okay, what is best here? Firebending lesson, we blow up his Avatar Enthusiast. Yeah, we still eat. Let's go for that. Can we not pay for a kicker with waterbending? Oh, we can. Yup. Yup. We'll spread the love here. All right. Pretty cool game there. Hama being cast for 5 mana just to airbend himself back so that we can hit something better was kind of funny. But I think it's the correct play. Like our 3/3 was not punching through his Avatar Enthusiast anyways. Okay, let's take these guys and roll them out. 1, 2, 2. Oh. Invasion reinforcements. I could have held up Quench. Okay, nice. Azula may be able to get that to sack. Let me play it. I was going to say, when you trade for invasion reinforcements, you should trade for the actual creature, not the token. The token is technically worth less because you have cards that like target non-tokens here. You have airbending and bouncing that just kills tokens instead of sending it back to hand. Let's absolutely quench that Guana Parrot. Let's start with a clue crack here. There's nothing for one black. We should have... I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to play Serpent's Pass. He's hitting us for 4. We're only hitting him for 2. Cool. We get him the sack. A 3/3. We have 4 waterbending mana available. Well, I guess Azula doesn't use waterbending like Hama does to cast the opponent's cards. Okay, I'm praying that we can survive long enough with Azula to cast those cards. If we don't, you know, still a 2-for-1. And we do, it looks like. Very cool. Let's play the Water Tribe Captain. Splash out the reinforcements. Sacrifice the Callous Inspector. That's fine. And I think we attack here. Still, Azula's done her job. We need to figure out a way to win or not die in the air the coming 2 turns. Okay, he's tapped out. Let's do... this, right? 3/3. Or do we just have to chump that? Heals 2 things. We have 1 left. This is a tough situation for us. Let's do this. And this. I guess we're not dead in 2 turns in the air because he was a 4/4 only from Octopus. From Octopus form. Let's play Foggy Swamp. Practice clue. Play Swamp and hope to top deck Cat Gator. Okay, that's not death. It's not death. That's death. He's dead in the air. Okay, tough stuff there. Just a few too many lands. And this deck is having a tough time. I mean, it's not a huge surprise. I can see how it struggles in the early game if things don't line up correctly. If we get to the late game, we get to play Azula, Hama, Cat Gator. We get to bring them back. I feel all right. Well, I expect better than a 1-3 or 2-3 on average with this kind of deck. Yeah, let's play it. Then we have Quench. What's he got? What's he doing over there? Doesn't have a play until turn 4. Oh, he's got crazy mana. That's what goes down. Like, you'll play against these decks and you won't understand why your opponent isn't playing out cards sometimes. It's because they got stuff like this. So he needs blue and white to play that. One, two, three, 1, 2. Yeah, let's keep playing swamps in case we get Cat Gator. He'll bottom it, I imagine. He does. So 5, 6. So 6 minus 3 is 3. 4, 5. Actually, kind of want to keep the clue token around for now, so we can cast Spirit Water Revival with Waterbend. We can do it next turn, right? 4, 7, 8, 9. That's all we need. So we can cast this in the same turn as well. Swamp. Okay, that's kind of rough. We don't have removal, even with 3, 6, 9 cards in hand. Okay, there's removal. 3, 4. If he plays another land, we can't quench it on the way back. Let's play Swamp. Lost Days. No, we want to wait on that, right? Two mana left for Quench. Three, 6, yeah, 6 mana, you'd be able to replay it with Quench. Haru's alright. It's got 4 mana left. Okay, before he goes to end step and Earth Bends, we'll send Toph back. Enter the avatar state is the only thing he could have here that I can think of. I guess airbending lesson would be countered, right? Sure, kill our 1/1. Deserters. Yeah, let's quench that and get rid of the last 2 cards in his hand. Can't do nothing, so let's play stuff out pre-combat, doesn't matter. Curious farm animals. Toph is really the only thing we're scared of right now. I would like to draw into something that can deal with it. Five, six, seven, 8. We can still crack these. Okay, that's a way to kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can still crack one of these and play high bay. That's another way to take care of business. That seems like a crazy way to block. The 2/2 on the 2/1, not the 1/1 on the 2/1. Oh, I see. I see. Sure, he eats the 1/1 this way, but he gives up a 1/1. So it's still a 1-for-1 with his 1/1 for our 1/1. And now we play high bay. And I'll sack a Callous Inspector. Is this an ally? It is. So he'll Earthbend 1 as soon as he plays it. I would Earthbend the Sunblessed Peak so they can sacrifice it. As a 1/1. Now I got blocking 1/1. And then Earthbend his other force to be a 4/4. But to each his own. Let's start with Azula. We can play Aang at the Crossroads. That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, if he gives it to us, I guess he chooses the card from the graveyard and gives us the Ox. That's not a huge surprise. Alright, let's... sacrifice the Callous Inspector. Yep, play out his stuff. I get it. Man, that Toph Metalbender is scary. And I bet he'll have a game or two, even if he goes like 1-3-2-3, that deck, where he plays Destined Confrontation, then gets to play out Aang at the Crossroads, gets to play out Toph, and his deck looks crazy. But with that mana base, it's going to be hella inconsistent. Are these the Kyoshi battle fans? This lady's got battle fans. I just don't know if they're the Kyoshi battle fans. So good for her. No plays until turn 3. I'm going to keep it. I think we've got our most powerful cards. And Foggy Swamp could gain us some life. If he's red, 4 toughness is outside the range of a healthy amount of removal. We can draw cards turn 4 to make a token. I think this will probably just be a 3 mana draw 2. Oh, well, we'll see. I don't want to play Ren Quench. I just want to slam Foggy Swamp. He's playing 3 colors, so it'd be harder to run a card like Quench. You're playing tap lands if you have more fixing. If you don't consistently have blue as much. So that's my rationale. Fire Nation Raider played without removal. So let's play Spirit Water Revival regular. We can make a token. We can play Callous Inspector. So even if we don't attack with this next turn, it's going to be a water bending body for Hama, potentially. If he plays no other creatures, we're playing Azula. Getting him to sack his board and smacking him for a bunch of damage. Maybe. Maybe, are we? If we play Hama, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we have 1, 2, 3 mana. Yeah, we can cast Firebending Lesson. Firebending Lesson. Sap Hama and him for maximum damage. Okay, 3, 5, 6. It's not my favorite thing to kill. So let's not kill it. Let's just attack with Hama, Callous Inspector. Let's attack with everything first, right? Uh-huh. What do you got? Cunning Maneuver? Twin Blades. I mean, you're killing a vanilla 3-3, so I'm gonna let it happen. And I'm gonna play out our Forecasting Fortune Teller. Kyoshi Battle Fan. And we'll hold up Clue Crack. Yui. Yui. 5/6. Alright. Here comes Azula. He'll sack Callous Inspector. But we'll be able to replay at least that. Right? He can't give us something. If he's got removal for Azula, he could give us like an expensive card, Wandering Musicians or Fire Nation Raider, and then we can't cast it before he blows it up. Oh, we could have played around Quench. We just played the island first. There's no reason not to. I'm assuming he doesn't have Quench and is thinking about cracking a clue to go get it. If he has it in the deck. He still has to sack a creature. Oh, he sacks that instead of Callous Inspector? Oh, I guess because it's exiled, and that would avoid the clue token effect. Smart, and he's going to chump this turn anyways, probably. Do we attack with our 2/1 token? I think the answer is no. He can equip to make Twin Blades a 2/2. But we can just do this. I think, yeah, now we will trade, actually. We give him another card. But it's going to cost him 2 mana to draw off that. He's going to lose a life. And we can potentially get in with these stinkers more easily. Menace damage. Might be nice. So, what do we do here? Yui plus TLA Precision. Or do we just, like, Lost Days, draw cards, and play Callous Inspector? Goodbye. And he does keep it from second from the top, so unless this is an absolute gangbuster like Rise of Sozin or Wrath of the Black Sun, I feel like we're in pretty good position here. 2, 3, 4 damage. He goes to 3. I guess we can play around board wipe if we do this. Play this. Play this. Pay 4. Now even if he had board wipe. Make 3 clue tokens. Play Yui. Draw 4 cards. Smash. Alright, what does he have, Mr. Jackalope 341234? He's got nothing. Cool. Uma-san, the Ambitious, is our opponent. Okay, opponent is dirtling a little bit. I wonder if they've got removal and they don't want to use it on their stuff. If they've got quench and they're determining whether a battle fan is worth countering. They do end up determining it is. And here's the Yui quote-unquote lost days combo. So if we play Yui, we get kind of 4 extra water bending mana. Please don't have quench number 2. We're not going to play around it by like cracking the clue. Alright, nice. Koi, so he's dirtling. He's dirtling. Good for us, we'll press our advantage. And maybe we can crack the clue and cast Lost Days with Yui's effect here. It's a no-go. It's a negatory. We should have seen what we drew first. Smashing him down with 1-power creatures. Okay, does he have more removal? Foggy Swamp would require a firebending lesson kick. Or, I guess, Booming Bash. Number 2. Alright, let's attack again. My first time flyer. And Kyoshi Battle Fan. We're going to remember that if we cast Lost Days, it'll essentially kind of be like a combat trick, because at instant speed we can turn first time flyer into 2-3. 2, 4, 5. Cat Owl. That is not a bad creature to send back. I think we sacked the Kyoshi Battle Fan here. Playing out High Bay. Because the Menace is nice. We're going to cast Lost Days on whatever creature he plays next. Leaves the battlefield, including if it's shuffled into the deck, I believe, with Watery Grasp. Yes, is what Gemini says. So if you Watery Grasp, then shuffled High Bay, we still send these 2 1/1 counters somewhere. Crashing Wave. Alright, well. Let's send Cat Owl away right now so we can hit him for 3. Does not like it, sends it to the bottom. 4 actually, we pump. First time flyer, like we said. We don't have abandoned attachments, so we'll play out our lanes. Combustion Man with his combustion plane. That's gonna be too big for high bay to hack through when it's finally untapped. Let's crack this clue. See what we hit. Azula always lies, huh? Azula always lies. So we can hit him for 3 in the air and 2 with Callus Inspector guaranteed. And then he's dead? Because a 1 power creature gets through unless he's got Octopus form? -1. Firebending lesson, can't kill first time flyer. Three, 4, 5. Actually, we don't attack with these. The only board white and red is from the bonus sheet. So I'm not going to play around it. Okay, let's crack this, I guess, see what we draw. Might as well. Is he just dead on board? I mean, he has mana open. I bet this is correct. Hooray. Okay, the comeback, right? I think this started 1-2. And we're almost gem positive. Okay, here we are with a acceptable starting hand. Two Deadly Precisions and 2 sack fodder cards for Deadly Precision. Technically a mistake potentially if we get a Spirit Water Revival and want to play it on turn 3. To play the swamp there. Free mana, so let's attack. Bluff. We could also re-equip Kyoshi Battlefin. Callus Inspector. In fact, let's do that. In a confusing post-combat kind of way. So we missed out on 1 damage there. That was definitely an oopsie. We shouldn't have banked on him being scared of Azula Always Lies. And here, he can pump, but he can't block Callus Inspector. He got only 4 drops, or he's color screwed? Oh, no, just expensive stuff. Potentially. Crescent Island Temple. Oh, he's playing shrines. This is scary. He does have the good shrine. Let's do it. Let's blow up his spooky scary turtle duck. No. We chill here? He's just gonna kill us with shrines, right? Potentially? Yeah, we're gonna do 2 damage, so I don't love this, but in case he has a potent shrine deck, we want to trade for his tokens now or start him in for enough damage that he doesn't live to do his combo. Yep, there's the 1/1 counter color shrine card, aka a plains. Okay, let's pay for. Okay, let's play the island first, right? If we're gonna pay for. Okay, that's fine. His 1/1 creature is scarier because it has prowess and because he has got to be running that white temple that puts 1/1 counters on all his creatures. We're running out of gas though. Yep, okay. We'll trade for Haru here. We don't want it earthbending. We'll stinky 1/1 lands. That then get counters. And we could use the clue token. Ooh, playing out that... I guess playing out that tap lane was fine. It wasn't awkward. We didn't have a choice. Dang, he plays Rock Mage this turn. Otherwise, we could have taken it. I guess if we replay it, it doesn't get exiled. This is free. Well, let's cast Hama first. This is 2 bodies for waterbending, and we cast spells with waterbending. Yeah, we give him more value. Oh, that's actually a horrible mill for us. It stays in his graveyard so he can cast it, right? No. No. It stays exiled. Okay, so we don't play it. We definitely don't play it. We have 0 forest. It won't do anything for us. There's his way to get 1/1 counters on bodies. Azula gets to kill Boomy, though. We get to re-equip. Markyoshu Battlefan to Callous Inspector and hit him for 3. Or swing out and hit him to 2 health. I think it's going to be better to just equip to Callous Inspector. Swing. Non-token, I guess creature. Oh no, creature lands count as non-tokens. This is a tough one. We don't want to lose to shrines. And let's sacrifice draw land. Not draw land. I mean, we might draw land. Hope to draw a non-land. Okay, hi Bay. We cannot afford this turn. Azula. We can attack with her. 2 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 get through. Is he... He's dead unless he has something. If we... except that Haru only has 1 health. Not 1 health, 1 power, right? So if he blocks Azula and Hama, and he takes 2, 4, 5. We should have manually tapped. So that looks like we could have octopus form. No reason not to bluff it. And we just don't cast Rocklanch. Okay. Please brick. That's the opposite of a brick. We attacked her at 4 health. He blocks this, 3 health. Equip this, still 3 health. So let's Spirit Water Revival. Yum, 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 yum. I think just Callous Inspector, High Bay, sack a Kyoshi Battle Fan. Go for it. Cat Gator can do 5 damage to him. Straight to his face. So we should be good from here out. There are no cards in green-white that make you go +1 a card. Like, you can draw off Airbending Lesson to replace Airbending Lesson, but you would need to basically play a board wipe, something like Destined Confrontation, which would wipe his creatures. I don't think there's anything you can have in short. Decline. Alright. We could have done this a number of ways, but I like letting Cat Gator get in there. Hooray! We did not lose to Shrines. Alright, gem positive. Okay, match 5, let's keep it. I know it looks a little rough around the edges. Can't cast Spirit Water Revival. Probably the one we bring back for casting Fortune Teller with Zuko's Conviction. Cat Gator is a ways away. What? Play Forecasting Fortune Teller, we get a clue token. If it does die some way, we can bring it back with Zuko's Conviction, make another clue token. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Let's attack here, make it look like we have Azula Always Lies. Dang it. Didn't fall for it. Well, now I kind of don't want to sack Callous Inspector to the Merchant of Many Hats. He doesn't end up attacking anyways. Nah, I think no attacks. We've got Spirit Water Revival eventually. We can use these bodies to waterbend with it. We can block a 3-1 with a 1-1. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do it. We'll take 5, 7 damage this turn. But we can get some life back with Gadgator. It's a lot of schwamps. Alright, we'd actually make the Pirate Peddlers bigger if we let him sack the Merchant of Many Hats. So let's attack with the Callous Inspector, or the 2-1. Play Fire Nation Engineer. Play Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. Make Forecasting Fortune Teller. Another 4 toughness creature. Leaves from the Vine is going to be too slow, I think. Good. No lessons. And he doesn't have Epic Downfall anymore. Two toughness is the most he's got. So let's trigger raid with our 1/1 token that has Kyoshi Battle Fan. Azula. Have we played a land for turn? Can we play Long Fang? I don't think we can. I think we have played a land for turn. But we can cast his merchants. Two, 4, 2, 4. This becomes a 5/4. Let's put it on the Callous Inspector. That's gonna give us Glue Token if it dies. And it wears the counter well with Menace. Making Forecasting Fortune Teller into a 3/5 would have been a valid argument. And unfortunately sold out Exiling Azula, so we can't bring it back with Zuko's Conviction. Well, this might be a case of we are the beatdown. Because we have Cat Gator and we can bring him back with Zuko's Conviction here. 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Yeah, let's play. Attack with Callous Inspector. 6. Um, he's got a food token. Yeah, let's blow up Hog Monkey. So he ended up with no lessons in his graveyard? Okay, well, Deadly Precision, let's sack nothing. I guess we'll crack this first, see what we draw. Oh, okay. If we pay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can still hold up Quench. Nice. That was nasty. Cat Gator plus the Spirit Water Revival is kind of a nice combo. Because the problem after playing that card is getting a chance to play out the full grip you've just added. And if you can gain 6 lifelink and then play a 3 power lifelinker, that's going to help. Swell Guy will be the final boss. We lose, no trophy. We win, glory, gems, an invitation to the arena invitational. We don't, not actually, just gems actually. This is fine. We don't have any lessons in sight for first time flyer, so we'll play Kyushu Battle Fan. We will play first time flyer. Ooh. Do we want to slow him down bad enough that we were killing Rocket's audience? Now let's make him lose cards from... yeah, let's do that. It's not an ally, he can't protect it. Fire Nation Warship. He can't crew it. Alright, let's... This is a mistake. We could have done more damage if we had played Zai's Cruelty first. Oops. 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 Let's hope that 1 damage doesn't cost us. Okay, 2 playables. It's good value for us. He's attacking? I mean, no, right? We smack him back for 4? I mean, we'll see what we get off Hama first. Um, not gonna block. Should do some extra damage. Hama's not great here. 3, 5, 6. If we get removal for Earth Kingdom Jailer, we get Hama back, and the enter the battlefield effect triggers again. Great Divide Guide would have been scary if he played him early on. Yikes, it's a lot of damage. Okay, so that 1 damage very well might matter. Do we have to sit back with Callous Inspector here? I think we do. For the jump block. Ooh, this is a big attack. I think we're dead. Yep. Oh well, GG's. Doing 1 more damage would not have won us the game there. Alright. Not a bad blue-black deck. Lacking in removal. For sure. We had 2 Deadly Precisions. I guess we had Cat Gator. So not too bad. We had 4 kind of hard removal spells. This is just very expensive is all. And I guess Azula a little bit. So not too bad. Didn't get to Zuko's Conviction, our cool stuff back, like Azula got exiled. But we got to do Cat Gator wins. We got to play Azula, and we got to make a single 1/1 Spirit token off Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. So GG's, we'll see you next time.